What's up? What's up? What's up? Man, how we doing? Everybody okay? John David. Hello, Sue. Hello, Arthur. Hello, Shady. What's up? What's up? Everybody okay? Have a good weekend, hopefully. Oh, man. I needed a little. What's up, Ronald? G-Man. Try and get a few. I'll wait a minute or here, two here, see if we get a few people in. All right, man. What's been going on this weekend? Everybody okay? Christian, Elevate, L4, CR. Greetings from Ireland. All right, Vivaldo. What's up, Christian? Arthur, how are you? Good to be with you, Mark. Richard Bilabre, what's up, my friend? Hello, Daryl. K. Dallas, Ashley, Dirt Biking. I feel you, L. Forest. Jose Guevara. Oh, man. So, what's up, Jabril? JD? Miss Ashley? Thanks for your wheels, your turbo trainer setup platform. Very welcome, CR. Thank you for saying that. JC Ramirez. JD from Mobile, Alabama. What's up? Spies down already. I think we tested 540 this week. John David fixing a barn roof. Starting to drift. Yeah, mowing is here, right? Versace, yo. Supreme Gift. Oh, welcome, Supreme. Welcome. So glad you're here. Are you in the Discord? Is this your first time video with me? What's up, Ryan Lehman? Okay, cool. So, Supreme, mostly what I do is I focus on day trading options for new people and people that's been around for a while too, but kind of help build a foundation on trading options on the SPY mostly. I day trade live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then I'm with Josh on his lives Wednesdays and Fridays. What's up, Sandra? You have zero experience. Okay, Supreme. Yeah, that's why I came on, Mr. Anonymous. Do you need a trading view account to use Weeble charts? Christian 775. No. So Christian Trading View is its own charting software. Okay? Weeble is its own independent charting software, but Webull actually is a trading platform to be able to buy and sell stocks and ETFs and things. But you can link your Webull account on the TradingView and use TradingView's platform to execute your orders. Webull is an actual, I guess they're considered a brokerage, right? Is that am I saying that right, guys? So I mainly use Webull for most of my trading. I've got some Fidelity and SoFi just for long-term stuff that just kind of buy stocks and either swing them for a while or buy and hold long-term. Big ones. Absolutely, JD. You have access to everything, my friend. If you go, so I'll just do this right quick since there's a few new people in the Discord. Maybe you're new to Discord, period, also. But let's see here. And I try to get it to everyone's questions. Just be patient with me a second here. Okay. There it goes. So this is Josh's Discord. I couldn't get Webull tiles on my iPhone. Just wondering if I was doing something wrong. Thanks for the heads up, though. G-Man, go to your app store. Make sure you don't need an update. I actually was going to see if that was an update. I want to say I updated this week on my iPhone. Let me just check here. I'm looking. Give me just a second. When was that update? It was March 22nd, so it's about a week old. That update's a week old on Webull, so make sure you don't need an update. And I will open. Let's see here. As soon as you open Webull on the mobile, and I'm wondering about their iPad app, because the iPad is. I've been coaching a few people that only have a phone and an iPad. It does make it a little more difficult, I will say. First, you got to pull up a watch list. It's just in that top right corner for the tiles. So make sure, G-Man, that you've got the latest update. And as long as you're on a newer iPhone of some sort, probably from a 12 and up, it should be okay. So, JD, I'll just walk through this with you right fast over in Josh's Discord. I'll start with it if anybody's new. If you're new and you can't find a channel, these are all drop down tabs, okay? If you don't see something one morning, make sure you've not accidentally just tapped the header of one of these. See, this collapses the whole thing on Goat Signals. Some people be like, well, I can't see the live trade. I can't see, you've probably touched this and it closes the drop down tab. So make sure you leave that open. Anything you see that you can't find, like, let's see, like the leaps here. If you're in the VIP, you got access to the leaps folder. Well, if you can't find that or it's not in your channels, you can go up here and search and just type in leaps, and you'll find the channel here, and you just hit the plus, and then it will add it over there in your basically watch list over here for your general menu tab. So you can search if there's a channel you don't see that, like options chat, or if you can't see mine, like I'm under Crown Traders here, okay? If you hit that drop down tab, it closes some of it. It's really easy to do on your phone. It's easy to do on the PC. Anything you want, JD, like if you want to get my notifications, you need to go right click SpyLord, go to notifications, and hit all messages. I don't blow it up, but I post a few times a day. So be sure you got your notifications set on any channel you want to follow, especially these, like scalp setups each morning, the GOAT alerts, and then here's the live trade tab. You go to live trade. This is where the link is every morning when Josh posts his Wednesday and Friday links to be live. This is where you'll go. I'll also tell you this, anybody that's new, don't hit this play button. Any of these videos, just like my video, don't hit the play button. Most of the time the audio is no good. Something will be wrong with it. Go up here and hit this link. Hit this link right here. Let it take you out to YouTube. And you'll watch it from YouTube. And there will be, see, there we are.
All right, good morning. Good morning. My sort of on this
there'll be like a live
breakdown point.
A live chat
Neither
tab
of these two setups, that does not look good to me.
Of course, this was like last week's.
Spy looks
it'll
pretty,
be like right here.
And
you'll see
pretty
this
ugly.
is a much better way to watch and attend the lives. Same with my videos. Anytime I post a video, go to this link right here. Let it take you out to YouTube. If you play it through here, it plays through Discord first, and it's just, the quality's always bad. Something's wrong with it. Okay? So, just a quick overview. Does Webull allow daily trading with cash account with less than 25K? Mike Brokerage. Yes. With a cash account, you can trade your entire account every day, and it will settle overnight. What's up, Charlie Brown? Just joined the Josh Discord last week. He's at BKRBTW. At what time are the live sessions? Jorge Avila Melendez. The live sessions are always at opening bell. So, and often I come on earlier than that, just to prep. But I'm usually live at least a few minutes before, 5 minutes before opening bell. But sometimes I try to get in there 10, 15, 20 minutes early. Spy, how do we manage option in Webull through TradingView? Versace, that's a great question. Does anybody else know how you do that? Because I have successfully tied my Webull to YouTube, or to TradingView, excuse me. But I've still yet to take a trade, and I don't know about the options either. I don't know how it's displayed, honestly. So I guess I'll try that one day and tell you. I'll just take a couple of cheap trades and try to run it from TradingView and see how it does. Thinking of setting up a one-on-one so I can properly set my trading view and learn to set. Henry Curb Appeal, I would love to help you on a one-on-one, my friend. If anybody gets interested in one-on-ones, I'll try to get in as many as I can get to. The email is in the description. If you want to support me at all, you can subscribe to the Discord with my link that's in the description. Especially if you're at a lower tier, middle tier, or under, and you would like to upgrade, hit me with a email, or anything I could do for you for coaching. I will get you scheduled. A lot of you guys are on Central Time or West Coast Time, and it's hard to get my schedule lined up with your schedule. But we still make it work. I've done one-on-ones at 11 and midnight before to help people. So please reach out. And if you want to upgrade, you hit my Discord link is the first thing in the description. That's the biggest thing that helps me out. So if anybody, if you're already subscribed, the only way to do that is let it run out and then resubscribe under mine. So that's no pressure, but that's the only other way I know how to do it. Just experience with this week. Yes, you can be mindful of the funds need to be set up. Does the Webull Turbo Trading cost extra? Christian, does Webull Turbo Trading cost extra? The only extra thing you need is a $3 a month subscription called OPRA Data. If you go to, let's see here. If you go to Webull, on the bottom right corner, it says menu down here, guys. If you touch on menu, you'll come up to where it says shortcuts. And there's one here that looks like a diamond. It's called Market Quotes. Okay? You touch it, and it's the third one down. It's called OPRA, Real-Time Data. You will have to subscribe to that for turbo options. It's only $3 a month. It is super cheap. And then you can do turbo on your phone. I've still yet to figure it out on the iPad. Does anybody else do it on iPad that's in here? Gene Money Tree, I do. I do real-time quotes and the OPRA data. So, is it possible VOO goes to 490? You're welcome, JD. Miss Saudi, what's up? Henry, you're welcome. Thank you, brother. Thanks, Michael. Christian, thank you. Christian 775. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Now, that's the problem and why it looks different. Oh, did you get it, Parker? So, let's go check. Let's go check SPY. this was what I was watching. Let me get us on. What's up, D. Daniel? Jose, I don't know that they take it out of your buying power, or if it's through the App Store on if you first downloaded it on like the iPhone, it may come out through the App Store. Lakulu, hello, how are you? Okay. There you go, Parker. You're welcome. Mickey, hit the like button. Yeah, thanks, guys. Thank you so much. 83 in here. Thank you all. Let's I watched Larry's video from earlier. I don't know if anybody else watched Uncle Larry's video. Can we just go back for a second? I want to show everybody something here. For any of you long-termers out there, we have thoughts on taking a put option 2 or 3 weeks out because of the tariffs. Right on, G-Man. So, yeah, puts on the SPY right now. I had a lot of people wanting to buy calls. And at the end of Friday, and I sort of advised against it. And I'll show you why in just a second. I think puts are, I'm leaning a little more bearish. I'm really trying to be careful. Get my Weeble cleaned up over here. Because everything can change on Tuesday. What's up, Papa? I can only paper trade with that. I understand you to say that you're using trading view charts on Weeble. I'm not using trading view charts on Weeble, Papa. JC, thanks for the super chat. Papa L, I'm using. You can tie your. I'll show you. You can tie your brokerage to your trading view. Okay. And I think it allows you to make your buys and sells on trading view for all, there's a lot of different brokerages. Coinbase Advance is on there, Tradeovate, Weeble is on there, Moomoo is on there. Some of these, Ninja Trader's on there. Some of these I've not heard of. Here's the All Brokers tab. There's a ton of brokers that will tie into TradingView so that your charts that if you're on mainly using TradingView, so that your charts and your buy and sells are all on the same screen, which makes sense. I have not used it yet. I did tie my Weeble to it. It's basically ready, so I'll do it this week, and then I could do a video on it and see what I think about it. It may be clunky. Heck, I really don't know. I'm not sure. So we'll see. I'll give it a run. But it's kind of backwards from what you were saying, Papa L. Like you can tie your Weeble account to TradingView and use TradingView's tools, but not vice versa. Semi-levels. I have so many horizontal lines. Mig Ace, what's up? Masodi. I usually start erasing my lines and drawing new ones. Each week I get a fresh chart. From my training, check the left panel button. It's the drawing tools menu. So remove drawing tools. Panel button to open the drop down. Left panel button. I'm not sure.
Introducing Domino's first.
I know there's some way on here to alerts, chats, settings, zooms. Nickel is down over 4% right now. I feel that. How to make lines of high and lows. Hello, sunshine. Hang on just a second and I'll show you. Give me 1 second, guys.
Here you can see your accounts, your profile settings, accounts and billing, and so on. And right here you're gonna find the search bar. If you click right here, you can search for any market. You can see you can also switch to the red list. You can import a list, create a new list. So I'm gonna go back to the watch list, and for example, I'm gonna go to Apple Charts. So it took me right here to this page. Right now you can see Apple Charts on the super charts. From here you can see the graphic. You can get widgets, see the area, see by candles.
Right here.
Take a snapshot, and look, you can launch
Okay.
chart view.
Yeah, just right click on your chart. Come down to remove drawings. You can remove all your indicators too at once if you want, but let's see here. I'll remove the drawings. Boom, there they go. If you know, let's make a bunch of new ones here. Okay. And we right click anywhere on your main chart, right click, come down, remove drawings, remove 4 drawings. There you go. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, Weeble tile chart for your watch list. Is that only available if you have Weeble Premium? Weeble, because I didn't find it on my iPhone. Kane, oh the great. That's interesting. I did just subscribe to Weeble Premium, so maybe that's why. Didn't think about that, man. Thank you. Any chance you can give a quick guide how to use fixed range volume profile? Mark, I'm going to pull it up. Sorry, different time settings. So, that was for Masodi. Masodi, hopefully that helps you. So you can just pop on any chart. You can also, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but let's say this is Meta. I gave everybody, this has been quite a ways back now. I want you just to see from this pivot low up. Turn off VWAP. I'll leave the 20 on. Now, this was easy back before it happened. This upper shelf, I gave a number up here on this upper shelf. I think it was 702. And it was a easy short all the way down to 632. Look at this volume that we've printed off here. So right now, you're sitting on support with Meta. I know that. You had this had a couple of those. You've got a little bit of structure here. If we lose this, if you lose 569 area, it'll come pretty easy to 525. This is a daily chart, okay? I did call this Meta at the top. Look at the sheer, we ran up on nothing. This is much better support to me than anything we had up here. I'm not sure this is going to hold on Meta. I'm really not. And if we lost this level here at 459, ladies and gents, she's gone. Probably to 390, somewhere back in here. 350 to 390. This is pretty good structure here. This is a daily time frame. Okay. Let's pull up SPY. This is why I didn't want to take calls Friday. Don't think I didn't think about it. I really thought about it hard. But look at the MACD. The only thing that was giving me some hope, and we got a few runs out of this cross up on the daily. So really, if y'all are paying attention to the daily time frame on the MACD, these can produce pretty good moves. Just the cross of the signal line. Now, the MACD is divided in, the histogram is the red bars and the green bars, okay? The blue and the orange line the blue line is the MACD line itself. The orange line is the signal line. Getting across of that signal line will produce a move. You can see, though, it's weak because we are in bearish hands still. We're under the histogram. See my white line here? If this line continued its course and worked up and fired through this zero line, that would be the move. That would be a really good move. Instead, we started fading off with RSI. So this has not been a confirmed buy. Like, I don't want to take calls here. I do not want to take calls here. And there's several people messaged me asking, can I take a call? Can I take a call for, and yeah, we were oversold. We're definitely oversold on the 1 hour. You can look here. Here's your RSI. Anything under 30 is oversold. On the 1 hour, we got oversold. This thing cooked Friday to the downside. It cooked. But just getting oversold doesn't necessarily mean we're going to have a huge pop. It could just be some relief of consolidation before we take another leg down. And with the daily time frame, it crossed the signal line on the way down also. On the daily, the MACD is under the 0 line. We're in bare hands on the daily. We are under the 20. Let's go down here. Now, there's different ways of looking at this. Here's the 50. We're under the 50. We are under the 100-day moving average. And I think now we are under the 200-day moving average. Now, this is something to pay attention to. Let's go back in time a little bit. And if we had bought long term, really anywhere's down in here under the 200 day, even when we approached the 200 day, look how far up you would be for your long term. What's up, Manfred? Yeah, so it's a little a bit on shaky ground for day trading it, but for long term, my big accounts, I'm buying some down here. I ain't saying I'm buying it all, but like Larry says, you never buy everything in one lump sum. Always average into your position if you're taking a longer dated position. But we are under the 200 every time. I mean, you broke it here, let's say, broke it once and got it back. So from March of 2022 up to March 2023. Well, really the first time you reclaimed it some. February 20, about a year, this one gave us. About a year of consolidation of dollar cost averaging. If you had bought the SPY down here, let's say around its lows, where would you be today? Long ways up. So I am buying long term down here some. Is it the bottom? I don't know if it's the bottom. Nobody's going to call the bottom for sure unless you get lucky. But we can start getting close, and when we run a fixed range volume profile on it, let's go back and get us. Now, we start seeing some shelves. I wanted to get basically from this. I can get us from the low down here. Let's do that. Now, let's dial it into a 2-day. How's the daily look here? Here we go. Everybody with me still? Thanks, Michael. Would you mind looking at APLD? I got stuck up. Yeah, I can look at APLD. So when you look out that far on the ticker, how would you know when the best expiration would be? Ashley, are you talking about the SPY? Like this far back, I'm looking at long-term buying shares. So on my long-term buying shares of stuff to hold, this ain't a bad place for the SPY to be dollar cost averaging. We could see 520s. Wouldn't surprise me. Let me get a 2-day here. This is the 200. We've not reached it on the 2-day. The weekly, I want you guys to get a look at this too, okay? Here's the weekly time frame. Look at this MACD line. What it's about to do. Everybody see that? Support. Ronald, that is the fixed range volume profile. I was on Meta, Ashley, yeah. When do you think a move like that could realistically happen? And how do you find that when charting? Well, a move like that off of Meta, being realistic with Meta, when you went back, I'll show you. Look at the lack of volume up here at the top. You see that? There's no buyers up here. This is the weekly. Let's go to daily. There's just no buyers up there. But there's a lot of trading here. Look at all this. Look at all this structure here. This built a nice support for us. This has finally made some structure up in this area. But this sort of looks like a... Anybody else see it before I see it? Maybe, right? Guess this could be the shoulder too, you know. So that's a head and shoulders. This would be I can never get off this drawing tool. Always have to pick something else up. So, you know, this could be, I guess, your neckline. If you lose that's what gave me the inkling, though, that we were not going to hold, because there's nothing up here. There's no volume up here. We ran up on nothing. Now, there's a lot of volume here. A lot of volume here. So there's interested people at these levels. Okay? That's why I was quite confident Meta was going to fall. So we'll go back to SPY, okay? That's right, Jabril. That's not an inverse head and shoulders. That's just a head and shoulders. Okay, inverse head and shoulders is bullish. A head and shoulders is bearish. The inverse, the head would be on the bottom. And I think it drawing it. Guess it would be like this. Like that, and then your price action shoots up that way, and then this is your neckline, if I'm saying that right. Then like shoulder, head, shoulder, then if it breaks through this neckline, that's your bullish move. That's the inverse head and shoulders. Pardon my drawing skills, because they're no good. Oh, I had to get approved on ours. I tried, but did not get approved. Okay, Sonia. basically just go ahead and try again. And I ain't gonna tell you to lie, but you have to you're probably gonna have to fudge a little bit. Say you're experienced, say you've had 2 to 5 years in the market, or what. You need to put on there what you need to put on there in order for them to approve you. I mean, if you got to fudge it a little bit, you got to, but that's the only way you'll get approved. That's what everybody has to do. And you do those patterns always play out, even when crazy. No, Manford, they don't always play out. Yeah, Jabril. Going back to the MACD on the weekly time frame, if that MACD line fires through this 0 line on the SPY, this is a bearish move indeed. The last time it did it was back here. We had a brief reprieve for the signal line to catch up. Josh tells you this too. That was on a weekly time frame. It takes a long time to play out, but you see when it got through the 0 line, man, it gave a move. This one here was COVID, news driven, media driven or world news driven. So we're up against that right now. And the weekly RSI is a 39. Now, the reason I'm not going super heavy or taking month out calls, month out puts right now is because the tariff news on Tuesday. So this thing can turn around on a dime. It can turn around on a dime and become real bullish real quick if these tariffs get resolved fast. And fact of the matter is they will get resolved. It's just a question of when, Could we go into a longer term bear market? Yeah. If so, I will buy more long term. And I will trade it on the way down. Level to level. That's all you can do is give it to you day by day. And if you've got a good long-term portfolio and you're just watching it bleed after bleed and bleed, you just got to think to yourself, this is a buying opportunity. And quit looking at the red. Quit looking at it. There's nothing you can do about it but ride the volatility. In the meantime, you can play puts on the way down as we go down and constantly buying, bi-weekly. I've not bought anything long term last week. Let me go to 1 hour. When we came up off our lows, now, we hit down here and we started making a little run up. I wasn't buying, but I bought some on this day. I bought a little bit. Why? Because it's a red day. I bought some on this day and I bought some more on this day. You can even control your long-term buys by when you do your dollar cost averaging, and everybody should be dollar cost averaging for your long-term portfolios. Dollar cost average. Just like old Larry says, cup of coffee, right? But do it once a week. Do it every couple of days. Buy on a red day. Get a good sell-off one day, that's the day you buy. Don't buy on green days. Buy on red days. Okay. Spot can use. There you go, Hawkins. How's it going, Graham? Good to see you in here. Manford, where do I live? I live in the woods. I live in Virginia, buddy. I'm more on. You'd be better suited to say that I live in Kentucky or Tennessee. I'm about 30 minutes from Kentucky or Tennessee, either one. And that kind of suit. I mean, right in the Appalachian Mountains, coal mining country here. So I am looking. Let's do the fixed range volume profile. Everybody's asking about it. Okay, we got next week coming up. Tariffs on Tuesday. We've already looked at our daily MACD. It is bearish looking. Now, if this daily crosses back to the downside and we lose our current low right here, 549.50, you can call it. Let's go to the 1 hour. There you go. 549.50. Put this on your chart. If we start breaking this level this coming week to the downside, we are going to flush. Okay? Is it Wednesday, Justin, or Tuesday? I thought it was Tuesday. Yeah, let's look. You're right, it's Wednesday the 2nd. Man, March is a long month. What's up, Rodney? Are you from Rogersville, Rodney? My dog. That's right across the hill, brother. Yep, it's Wednesday. So tariff news Wednesday. Jabril, I like it. I'm in Lee County, Rodney. If you heard of Lee County. That's funny, man. There's another guy been in here lately from Pineville, Kentucky. So that's cool to, see some people somewhat local in here. That's pretty awesome, man. What's the nighttime session saying right now? Are we... Not doing much. I would say 550.90. You can call it 551. Let's go to a 15. We're already... We're already down in the nighttime session. I guess, futures market, we're already down. It's hard to trade all signs point to down, but a quick tweet. Yeah, QC kid. That's why I wasn't willing to. A lot of people wanted to start taking calls. I really don't, there's not enough indicators telling me, hey, take a call for a week out or 2 weeks out. Man, I don't know, I don't think so yet. I ain't even got hell, even overnight session, 30-minute and 1 hour. It's just not doing nothing. We got to get the RSI up. We got to get buyers to step in. I don't think they're going to do it until after tariffs, until after the news Wednesday. I don't know why I thought it was Tuesday, but anyhow, I want to measure. We're on a 1 hour. We're going to go fixed range volume profile, okay? We'll start it just from today. We'll come back here and catch what's below us, all right? And that ain't going to do it for me. So what I got to do is I got to find some structure below us to start making me. This ain't looking good, guys. Got to find some structure. Let's get it from this pivot low here. There's just nothing there, man. There we go. There we go. Now, I told Josh this other day, 545. 545 would be my next level. If we start losing 549.50, so go ahead and mark this on your charts, guys. This big volume ledge right here. $542. Look at that last big wick, big candle right there. 540. $537. I like that. $549.50 can get us down to about 545. Maybe 546. 546. Okay. Man, there's not much. 542 also. Okay. And then if you lose 542, you got a pretty good gap right here. We could fall down 533 quick. So 542. $546. Shoot. Sorry, guys. I get on the wrong screen sometimes. I'm so sorry. Okay. You see this big empty gap here. Let me draw. See the lack of volume here. That's probably going to let us fall to this 546 level. We've already went in the overnight session 552. It's bearish leaning for sure. $549.80. Line in the sand right there. We don't want to lose that. Sorry, Sue. Did you get it that time? Sorry. Yeah. I don't see us holding. I just don't see us holding it. I got to come back here to April of 2024 to get that shelf. I definitely see us coming to 545. We lose our current lows right here at the basically 550 mark. I think 545 is on the table all the way down to 542. That'll be my next. That'll be my next one. Yep, I'm with you, Robbie. Yeah, I mean, for right now, we need to keep an eye on the news this week. We need to position long term now. We need to trade day by day. You know, we can generate some extra funds day trading this stuff, bringing it down with it. Bring it down with it. I'm gonna play it on the way down. Good job, Jabril. Yep. So, is anybody else in CVE? I just wanted to highlight this. I posted it the other day. You know, I took profits. If I can just take this off for you. You can see I've got alerts set at 12, 10, and 8. Okay. We are in a downward channel. Once we broke under this 1475 level, which was the POC basically. See my broken dots through here. When I do the fixed range volume profile, here are my settings. Row size 30. I measure the entire, I want the entire area measured. This is standard at 70. So it just measures the most value of whatever you're choosing to measure back to. it shows you 70% of it where all your value is. I changed this to 100 so I can see the entire thing that I have measured. On style, width of the box, make sure lines come across the screen farther for you. So I adjust this a little bit occasionally depending on the stock and the chart. I just like to at least get the biggest one coming out over my price action. And then I change the colors. I think it's pink and something else to start with. I couldn't see it great. All these need to be checked. Value area high, value area low, and the POC. The POC I changed to a broken dot, and then make these two the same color. The high and the low. Up here's the high. Down here's the low. It puts it in a box for you. And now we can see on CVE on the daily, you can see this big, huge upper range up here. Pretty easy. Matter of fact, if I go back and measure this whole piece up here, you'll see under here is nothing. That's why when we broke it, it's to the downside. Justin, I would agree. 550 and 545 is what I had. 549, yeah. Can you explain for the stop loss on Webull limit plus take profit / stop loss order and market take profit stop loss order and difference in which is better to use? Give me just a second, Sandra, and I'll try to answer that. So anybody in CVE, Synovius Energy, this is another thing that, the options were really long dated calls, and I played those for a while. I just barely added one here and one there because this has to deal with the tariffs also. This is, I think it's a Canadian energy company. So when this gets resolved, we got a way to go back up. It's going to be a good play. Until then, I'm going to ride it. I'm going to ride it on its way up each time because I don't like the options on this. I hate them. There's no volume on them. There's just really the one that Josh chose are the best looking ones on the options chain that I could find. Like, I'm not riding puts down. I'm just going to reaccumulate shares when it starts hitting 12 again. This one was pretty easy one to see just on a regression channel. Bring it down. You can see it. And as we'll go back to 2020. Look where we stopped. Right here. Right on this volume shelf. Very easy to see that. So when we stopped here and reversed, I think we're going to continue coming down unless something great happens with the energy stuff, okay, with the tariffs. And then definitely if we lose 1170 we got a ways to go down to 10. Okay, $2 increments probably all the way down into the 8s. I will buy this. I'm just going to continue this channel that we're in. Each time she takes a leg down towards this way, I'm going to add shares and I'll swing it back up. If we lose this level, I'll reaccumulate down here and down here for longer term. I'm just holding shares, so it's going to be a good play. 1 year SPY. Oh God. Well, like a yearly chart. I mean, that's a 12-month chart. That's a yearly chart. This is back to 1993. It just shows you that we're trending. You know, if we go to monthly, yearly is just too, you know, it's hard to see that play out. Oh, 1 year back. 1 year weekly versus daily. So this is 1 year back. MACD's still this. I mean, 1 year weekly versus daily. Okay, there's the daily. Daily looks like it wants to cross back down. Weekly is about to fire through the zero line to the downside. That's putting it on the doing 1 year here. Yeah, it doesn't look good to me. Not right now. It will look good. Justin wants to see the Qs. Yeah, it's going to be about the same, I think. Pretty much the same, brother. They're going to trade pretty identical. MACD is about to cross down on the daily. We need some good news to reverse this market right now, or we're going to keep coming down till we find a good place where buyers are interested long term. So yeah, let's go back and look at the upside of SPY before I get off here. So hopefully that helped anybody that's holding CVE right now. If you're holding those leaps, I ended up cutting my leaps. I'm just going to play it with shares the way I'm doing it. Okay. Can you go over setting up your liquidity? Put slow to my brothers and sisters. You think we'll get a lower loss? Yeah, I'm looking for some more lows, Jesus. This is the nighttime session right now. Market's open. We made another leg down. 550. I'm sorry, basically 551. Okay. Okay. D Daniel, take care. My liquidity zones, like it's basically support and resistance. You know, ultimately about 549. You could call it 549.50. That's my ultimate support. I do not want to lose right now. Going back on a 15. I mean, I told everybody the other day these levels up here when we lost them, we were coming down. Above us, $560.50. Start running into some trouble. Back here, 63.50, 558.50. Wow, man. What did we have? Totally moved my line. So it's Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Do you see why? Oh my God. That's last week, guys. That is last week. Look at his hole. Shoo! Here's the previous 2 weeks. $558.25. Okay. Right here. Perfect. See where we consolidated right here the other day? Let's go to a 5. You'll see it easier. See that consolidation at the end of the day? Right here, in between this. Now, $556.80. $555 basically. Yep. So right now, $555 and then $560. $555 and $556.85 would be my two resistances above us. And then 560, I guess. Yep. Awfully close to 560. There's my resistance above us. We'll see how pre-market looks in the morning, okay? Rodney, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Isaac got a 123 call for NVIDIA. Oh, man. Isaac, I'm not... what is it, a 123 call? For when? January of 26. Man, I would be careful if you start losing our recent lows. That would be my best advice. I am buying some long-term NVIDIA here. But you see where all the volume was up here. We're losing it. We could get back into here, man. I definitely gonna be buying $90, 100 down to 90. That's some good support. You see all my alerts I've got set. All right. That is long, but Greeks will hurt it. That's long. Yeah, use Patrick Star. You don't want price action to start getting too far away. He's already out of the money some. You got a lot of time on it still, but just be careful with it, man. Justin, you'll buy NVIDIA around 50? Yeah, I will too. Yeah, I don't know if they'll let it get all the way to 50. They might. There's a nice structure down here. You know, I like it here. I don't know that they'll let it get that low. This I can see, but now this doesn't bother me now. I've bought very little up here. I have been nibbling. If this thing drops to 90, I'll buy some. If we lose that, we could definitely come 75. And could get down that way. I don't know that the market will let it come down that low. A lot of big people in that. Me too, Colombiano. Jose, I feel you. I'd be like getting Bitcoin again at 13K, wouldn't it? I think, we got some good volatility coming into the week, which will create opportunities for traders, right? Strike price close to in the money and out of the money. Okay, Johnny Reese, I'll show you that before I go. Good question. So how do you get your strike price close to in the money and out of the money on turbo options? Okay, I want to show you something. Let's get that cheddar Colombiano. Okay. Under your filters, I have unchecked open interest because I don't want it to be one of my parameters. These are simply choosing the parameters you want to search your options by. And all I do is check the bid, right? That's it. These 3 top ones are pre-checked, and then I check the bid. So on a stock, I kind of have this in my head already. On Tesla, you'll see that this normally I'll say for like 50 cents to $5. But on Tesla, that don't get us there. So on Tesla, Eli Lilly, some other things, maybe even Meta, I will change this bid to like $2 to $12. Now I'm getting close. This gets me 1 strike out, maybe 2 strikes out. So you would actually have to adjust it. They're always more expensive at the beginning of the week. So we'll do $2 to $14. And that gives us, there's 1 in the money and then the rest are out of the money. You could even, I guess you'd have to do maybe $3 at the beginning of the week, up to $16 for Tesla. There you go. There's you a few strikes in the money and then more out of the money. Same on the put side. Giving you some in the money, some out of the money. Now, as the week goes on and the options lose value, this will change some. So you have to adjust this bid. Now, I don't trade Tesla a whole lot, but when I do, I'll change it to like this right here, $3 to 12 or $13, something like that. On the SPY, generally 50 cents up to $5 gets me what I want for my options. So 50 cents to $5. There's tomorrow's date. This gives me a couple strikes in the money and then 6 or 7 out of the money. Same on the put side. I'll leave this there for QQQ, SPY, Apple, Nvidia, Google, I think AMD and Amazon. That parameter gets you pretty close. If you are going to trade Tesla, I would tell you could come up here to Windows and you could choose clone this window. It will clone everything, just a mirror image of that one. You could pop it on another screen or just minimize it, then maximize it when you want it, and just make it for Tesla and leave that bid right there. Be my easiest way. Justin, do you have your Discord sign up? I'm going to reactivate my account. Justin, yes, it's in the description of this video. If you subscribe under me, that greatly helps me, my friend. It's in the first it's the first thing in the description of the video. So thank you so much. I would very much appreciate that. Anybody that subscribes under my link, that's how I'm getting to do this every day, guys. So I really appreciate it. Omar, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Johnny Reese, thank you. Jesus, I don't think a video will drop under 100. Jesus, I kind of looking towards 90, between 100 and 90. I could be wrong. But there's a good volume shift there. And it makes sense logically. There's so many big players in Nvidia, I don't know they'll let it come all the way to 50. But if they do, I keep a bunch of dry powder on the side. Right? One of the first things Josh told me was, with a somewhat big account, you need to keep a good chunk of it on the sidelines for opportunities. So when you get an opportunity, you have dry powder. Right? That's right, Matt Campos. First time here, just joins. Okay, Pat, thank you so much. I'm on here live streaming all the time, so please come back more. Consider supporting me if you can in any way. My link for Josh's Discord is the top thing in the description of the video. Tip jars are in there. My Weeble link is in there. If anybody needs to sign up for Weeble, use that link. It'll get you some free shares, and it throws me a few free shares. Win-win for both of us. I'm really, we put the nighttime mode on. We've not really gapped up or anything, so I'll be watching those levels we just marked a second ago. That's what I'll be watching. Right there where we consolidated at the end of Friday. And then I'll adjust pre-market in the morning and see what's up. Okay, Pat, thanks. Hello, VCD McDaniel. How are you, Victoria? If you haven't done so, guys, will you subscribe to the YouTube at least? I very much appreciate. Look at there, 100 people in here. Thank you so much. Do you review the price action of the option or the stock when trading options? Able to elaborate on the difference? Do you review the price action of the option? Versace, when I'm day trading it, I'm kind of watching both. I've got more emphasis on the underlying asset, I suppose. But I have the option where I can see it moving also. So I kind of watch both. Because the underlying asset's going to move a little slower, whereas the options got more volatility to it. Right. All right, my friends. Any more crazy questions or anything? I do not use Fibonacci, Jack. All right, Jose. Good to see you. When SPY hits 549, you're going to buy long term, Matt. Matt, we just basically hit it. Thanks, Uncle Robbie. Thank you, Daryl. Tesla. Okay, Robbie. See you in the morning, brother. $270, $150, big old shelf right there. It's sitting on some support. It showed pretty good strength through some of this sell-off, I will say. Likewise, the daily on Tesla has not completed its run through the zero line of the MACD, so it's not validated yet, and the 4 hour is now pressing down, so it looks to me like it's gonna give us some more downside. 250, 251, pretty decent support. Yeah, 251. You already got a wick off of it. Some right here. So, what's up, Daniel Peters? How are you, brother? Yes, sir, Matt. I'm nibbling long term. Nibbling long term. I think we'll look back in 5 years and be like, dang, I wish I was getting those prices again, you know. But there's more. I mean, there's some more room down for sure. Got some more room down. All right. I love you all. Appreciate you so much. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully I helped somebody. Please consider supporting. If you can use my link to sub to the Discord or upgrade to the Discord, greatly appreciated. Ashley, did you have a question that I missed? Did I miss something that you asked? Or did I get it? All right, guys. CJ's Forum, thank you. I love y'all so much, man. Appreciate you guys big time. I'll see you in the morning. I'll get levels out. I'll come on pre-market a little bit early, okay? Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Much love.